Now let's go to the second proof by sectors. In this proof, you need to make the circle divide into small sectors. Here I have made only few sectors. I have made 8 sectors, and you remove the sectors and place it in this way. You put all the odd sectors first and put the even sectors down. Here you can see this shape right here looks very similar to the parallelogram, or if you make the sectors really small, it can even be equivalent to the rectangle. Now let's put some dots. Here you can see I have put the dots, and this shape now very much looks like the rectangle or some kind of parallelogram. So if you want the area of the circle, you can just find the area of this shape right here, parallelogram or rectangle, so that you will get the area of this circle. So you all know the area of this shape or parallelogram or rectangle is length into breadth, or the product of two adjacent sides. Let us first, you need to know what are the length and what is the breadth or the two sides. You can see this sector has radius r. When you make this sector really small, like this, really small, the length side or one of the side will be very much equal to the radius of the sector. So you can simply write it as r, and the other side, the upper one or down one, is the half of the circumference of the circle. You can see all the odds, all the events. When you take this is half of the circumference. When you add this all, you will get half of the circumference of the circle. So simply we can write it as circumference by 2, half of the circumference. If you want the area of this shape, this parallelogram or rectangle, simply you can write 2c by 2. Circumference is 2 pi r. So now we will get pi r square. So the area of this shape is pi r square, which is very much equivalent to the area. So the another way of finding the area of the circle using sectors is bring this small sector. I took a small sector. The radius of the sector is r and the arc length is du. So now firstly we will find the area of this small sector. So this small sector very much looks like a triangle. I can assume it has a triangle. I will find the area of this sector and I will sum it up so that I can find the area of the whole circle. So firstly, the area of this sector, small sector or triangle, which is my assumption. So it will be half into base is radius r into height is my arc length, small arc length. So du. This is my small area of this sector. So now if I can sum it up so that I can get the area of the circle. So for that you need to use integrations. So the area will be integral this function So to write the limits of the integration, you need to know firstly this small length will be 0 and we will sum it up to the total circumference. So simply the limits are 0 to 2 pi r, where the 2 pi r is the circumference. 0 to 2 pi r. Let's simplify it. We'll get into r into u, and for this limits 2 by r. Okay, so now it will be, the lower limit is 0, so directly you can write the upper limit. This is pi r square, right? So these are the two ways using sectors. Now let's go to the third method.